welcome to the Redvee TV Instant Fan reaction, supported by A-Star Recruitment for the 2022 season, as we reflect on St Helens 16, Leigh Centurions 6, in the Alex Walmsley testimonial fixture here this evening at the Totally Wicked Stadium. That was a long entrance, Kevin.
It really was. That'll do as well. It's absolutely Baltic, isn't it? That'll do. Good night. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
We said on the preview show it'd be either a case of, that was a good run out and a chance to blow some cobwebs away, or if we did lose, that was a good run out and a chance to blow some cobwebs away. So Kev, I think that was a good run out and a chance to blow some cobwebs away.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk us through the game.
No, you're right. Listen, at the start, first 20 minutes or so, when we were playing what Christian Wolf had said was going to be our best 13, I think he alluded to. It was a little bit stop-start. It was a little bit like a couple of penalties, a couple of 6 against as players got back into the swing of things. You expect that. You want them to get that out of the way here. And then as it went on, you start making changes, and the game again does fall into almost the bitty category, doesn't it? But there were some good moments as well, some good performances. But listen, the score doesn't matter. The overall performance doesn't matter. The getting minutes into the legs and lungs matters.
Absolutely. Some standout performances for us watching on. I felt Conrad Harrell went well when he was on the field. He had obviously an offload for the second try, and he came inside quite a lot and took the carries in well, which is what we like our wingers to do. And Will Hopoate as well looked decent in both with ball in hand and defensively also. Yeah,
Conrad went looking for a lot of work, didn't he? And I think that's...
And he got big minutes as well.
Yeah, I think that's... Well, it's key to getting his fitness up. Everybody's talking about how he looks like he's slimmed down. It's all very well slimming down. He also needs, as I said about the minutes in the lungs, he needs those to get his match sharpness again. He's had a couple of injuries, hasn't he, over at Leeds? But he went looking for work, and that's a good sign. That's him putting his hand up saying, listen, you can't drop me, or you've got to seriously consider me being in this 17. As you say about Will Hopoate, he looked a bit Rolls-Royce there, and I'm not saying, listen, it was a polished, brilliant performance.
What? You mean we can't afford him?
Yeah. Well, no, he looked like, he looked class, didn't he? Even though it was the first game, he did have like almost an air about him that he was making the game look a little bit easy, and he could well be a good signing for us. Obviously, listen, I'm basing that on 60 minutes tonight.
Against Arthur-Lee.
Well, no, Leigh came with their first choice.
Yeah, I mean, a bit obviously late on. They obviously made as many changes as we did.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Leigh fans tonight, by the way. They brought more fans tonight than I've ever seen them bring for an actual Super League fixture. They filled that corner up. They made some noise, got behind the team, and contributed to Alex's coffers for his testimonial. So yeah, that's a genuine well done to Leigh for a cold, bitter night for an away fixture. Good stuff.
They were nice and noisy as well, weren't they? They've come down here, supported Alex, and yeah, you're right. There's quite a few of them in there. And listen, all the best to him for the championship season. I think it'll be between them and Fed.
We discussed it as well. Obviously, plenty of Saints young players and reserve players getting on for minutes in that second half. If we do, I don't know whether have we announced we're dual regging with Leigh. Was it a chance for Leigh to have a look at some of our players and some of our players to put themselves in the shot window for some dual reg minutes this season?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be something that helps us. It will help us keep players fit when there's no reserve games on. Obviously, if they've got room in their squad, because you'd imagine they'll look after their own first. But that's it. So we've been doing our reviews of each player as we go through. The lads who've gone out there who won't be first choice for the first 21, that is their chance to go out, as I say, get good competitive minutes, and it won't have done some of them any harm. I think one who stood out outside the first 21 of squad numbers to me was number 22, Ben Davies. I thought his centre play, there was a chance that he flicked the ball out to Shea Martin, who almost was on the back foot for
because you
it.
don't expect
somebody
somebody to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I said he's got the build, and I said he reminded me of, like, he's got the Scott Gibbs type build, and as you were saying to me, if he with that sort of build, if you're not playing centre, you've still got a chance of getting in at second row potentially. Does it say much that he started ahead of Josh Sim tonight? Where maybe is that where he currently stands in the pecking order based on pre-season so far, or are we reading a little bit too much into it? Is he just the left centre and Josh Sim plays on the right maybe?
I don't know if Josh has played on the left as well, to be fair. We might be looking a little bit too much into it. It might have been... Listen, Josh Sim didn't have to wait long before he came on for Ben Davies. So it might just be a little bit of a plan that they were going to go with. As you say, the stature of Ben seems to be a little bit bigger than Josh. They've just gone with that first and then brought Josh on for a little bit more pace.
And got his try as well.
And got his try as well, yeah. So that's it. Listen, there's not much, I would say, to split them two lads, and they'll be battling it out for obviously if an opportunity comes up for them to get into that first team.
James Bell came on in the second half, showed great footwork. Just nearly been my legs taken off by a 5-year-old running past at speed. Should be playing on the wing. James Bell came on second half, showed great feet to make that little bit of a break. Seen Alex on the inside, waiting to go over, and takes it himself.
Good.
And Alex clapped, but he wasn't thinking that inside.
It's not about sentiment. It's not about sentiment. I don't care if it's your
See, this is what we were saying. There should have been sentiment for the parting of the Red Sea for the Redvee to Alex to go over, and we'd have give it back twice in kind and let them score two.
Yeah, why not?
But as it is, Alex had to take the kick instead.
Yeah, and listen, I said I didn't think it was getting anywhere near. I think he did kind of hook it a little bit, but listen,
flags went up.
Flags went up. It doesn't matter. Read it tomorrow. It's there. Going back to James Bell, he's another one. He looks like he links the forwards and the backs, doesn't he? He looks like he's not scared of taking the ball in. He's not scared of kind of linking up and getting it out wide. Again, could be a shrewd signing for us, and it looked like he was happy to get over for his try as well.
How cold is it, Kev?
It's freezing. My hand's currently holding on to
it's welded to it.
Selfie stick. We're 8 minutes in nearly.
Much else to say tonight?
No, I don't think so. As I say, result doesn't matter. Performance in itself doesn't matter. Yeah, you want to start clicking your little combinations, but it's all about minutes. It's all about getting the lads out there and getting minutes.
We spoke about the Leigh fans earlier. In terms of Saints fans tonight, 5,000. I think pretty much the West Stand was pretty packed. So was the South Stand. Decent turnout for chance for everybody to get back. Hopefully, in less than 3 weeks now, a big crowd here to take on Catalans, which is going to be, well, it's a massive opening fixture.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, great turnout. Absolutely fantastic turnout from the Saints fans. It's felt like a long off season. So getting back to the ground, getting back into the swing of things, getting back into a little bit of reality is great for everybody. Yeah, it's a big opener in just less than 3 weeks, isn't it? So hopefully we can more than double that and get loads in there.
It's that cold. The only thing that could have helped tonight would have been an extra large Saints bobble hat rather than this up the toffees one.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we will catch you today, tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, and the day after that for some more season previews. You'll be bored of us by the time the season starts.
I think people are already bored.
They're still watching after 9 minutes 25. Catch you soon.